Hey car nerds, welcome back to Foaming Ions. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the interior detailing. I've got the Carbon Detail Supply interior cleaner here. We're going to see how this works, see if it suds up any, see if it has any cleaning power. Going to try it at the standard dilution of 1:1. I also have it diluted with some distilled water at 2:1. As it mentions in the label, it can be used as a quick detailer or a light cleaner. So we're gonna see how it works at both dilutions. Also gonna see if it works at releasing static electricity. I've got a dog. Sometimes dog hair sticks to carpet. Okay, usually it sticks to carpet. But sometimes spraying a little interior detailer on it can help to release some of that static electricity, which helps release some of that fur. So we're going to take a look at that, see how that works, and we'll see how this goes. All right, let's get into it. All right, so first up, we've got the standard dilution of a 1:1 in here. Gonna try spraying this door panel. Gonna try and separate it half and half. Gonna see how it foams up with the brush, and we're gonna see how well it cleans. So I'll try to get some of this dirt in here. Get a mist in the brush, a couple mists. It does foam up. It does have some suds action. So if you like to make the reels, or you just like to see the suds, you can definitely put this in a brush and it will make some suds. Alright. Does it wipe? I mean, I would hope it would wipe, but it does wipe. Yeah, looks nice and clean, so that's a plus. Alright, now just to try it out, I've got some detailer mixed up here 2:1 in this bottle. We're gonna try and spray this, and we'll see how well this suds up on this other half here. I think it foams up a little better with some water. Alright, and let's see how well this wipes. Looks like it comes off pretty clean, pretty easy. And I don't actually see much of a difference between the two sides. Actually, I don't see any difference between the two sides, between the 1:1 and the 2:1. So that's a plus. But the 1:1 should have more cleaning power. I don't really have anything that dirty, but it's good to try it. All right, car nerds, let's try this 2:1 solution inside the car. Just see how well it wipes down, and make sure it gets rid of fingerprints. Alright, well, it does wipe down pretty well. Flashes off fairly quickly. Leaves a nice look on the leather and the plastic. And if you haven't been in a Cadillac Optic yet, there's a lot of piano black for whatever reason. But this does a good job. I mean, I don't know. It looks like glossy piano black. So, all right. Well, let's see how how well it works at the eliminating static from some dog fur, and see if it vacuums out quick. Alright, that brings us to the end of the video at the back of the car. So, does this work? Yes, it does. Is there anything that really makes it any better or different than any other interior detailer? I don't know for sure. I didn't really see anything different. My car's not exactly dirty. I don't have a lot of crud to cut through. I'll have to try it again on another car or two, see if I can find some cars that are a little more dirty, and we can really put this through a torture test and see how good the cleaning power is. But I did like it. You know, it does clean. As you saw, it did help release the static electricity, helped release some of the dog fur. It was definitely easier to vacuum after spraying it than before spraying it, so that's a plus. I also like the smell of this. They went, if you haven't seen it, check out my car soap review. But Carbon Detail went with a more earthy or woodsy scent for their chemicals. So this interior cleaner has a very nice scent to it. I actually like it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the fruity scents or the vanillas and all that stuff. But just to have something a little bit different for a change, I do like that. This is still a pretty new car, so it does still have the new car smell. Will this cover that new car smell? Probably temporarily, but it's gonna go away. But I'll enjoy it for the day or so that the smell's in there. But I mean, it's not bad for the price. I'll tell you that. The Carbon Detail chemicals are priced pretty well. So if you're looking for a new detailer, or you want to try something different, because I know many of us that like to detail cars or keep our cars clean, we tend to want to try different things. We like to experience and see how different things work. I would say give this a shot, see if it works for you. It seemed to work for me, but again, my car's not super dirty, but I did like it. So, all right. Well, comment down below if you've tried it, or let me know how the cleaning power works in your situation. But all right, we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.